Hello, in this tutorial I teach how to make Blender lava because YouTube lava tutorial look like hot garbage. Ducky, why you release this kind of tutorial? It is embarrassing. I do not even want to look at it. We can do so much better, and let me show you how to make proper procedural Blender lava. We start off with very basic scene. It is just sphere, light and very basic material. Anybody can start off this way, and let's begin making our material, which is where all the detail is going to be. We use very simple displacement texture which we connect to a material output node. This is what makes our surface deform. It is very useful node, very awesome node. What we do is we add noise texture now and connect it to height socket. This makes our surface look very lava-like, but we can do a bit better. What we do is we take scale, make it a bit smaller, now it's starting to look like lava. Take detail, make it maximum value, which is 16, and finally distortion. You can use 0.3, 0.4, but not anything else, so use one of those two values. Our surface is now very deformed, and that means we can use ambient occlusion node in cycles. Let's just drop that in there, and you can see that we can see where there is self-shadowing in our mesh now. Very useful. We can now take BSDF, move it over, and add an emission material. This is where it's gonna be lava, and this is where we're gonna have rock. So let's make a rock super dark, like some kind of volcanic rock, and then we just mix these together and use ambient occlusion node from all the way from before. Connect this into factor. Connect this into factor. View this, and what we can now do is use better color. I recommend instead of picking color, use black body. Black body, pick color. For you, we now have pretty good looking lava. It looks much more realistic than ducky garbage lava, but we want to have a bit of control, so let me explain some stuff from the node network. Strength from emission control, strength of lava brightness. We can make 2 for twice as bright, we can make 0.5 for half as bright. This control lava brightness. Another thing we can do is we can control where there is rock, where there is lava, with a bit more control than just ambient occlusion. We do this by adding in math node. Set to add, and then we just manipulate value very simply to control how much rock we want in our... Finally, we want to be able to animate lava, because lava is not stationary, usually. So what we do is we move nodes over, use texture coordinates for noise texture, and then finally we just manipulate X value to shift lava along mesh. I know what you are thinking, there is easier way, correct? We do this by manipulating to 4D, that is 4-dimensional noise. It is a 4th dimension we do not see, but we use W slider to manipulate what lava look like in 4th dimension. This is 3-dimensional cross section we see now. These are 2 different ways to manipulate our lava, and we can make it animated. Finally, because this is a material, it is procedural approach. There's no reason we cannot apply it to any kind of mesh. We apply lava material, make sure that there is enough geometry for displacement, so I add subdivision surface with adaptive mode enabled, and now we have very good looking lava. You can move it along the surface of any kind of surface. This tutorial's garbage. I hope that you enjoyed my tutorial. I just want to remind you that my video course about putting flesh hole in hand, very classic effect, is still up on Gumroad. It is up on Patreon. Go get it if that is something you want. There will be links in the description. It's a great course. I highly recommend it. I approve it.